you're tuned in to ClarenceNYC at Night. Okay, and tonight I guess it is all about Clarence Queen, the ex, and all that jazz. Now, I went live earlier and I broke down how this all started between Clarence and his ex, how there was somebody who wrote a book. The book was fake. They tried to say that it was the ex. Clarence then started to respond to the book. He put out information about his ex that she didn't appreciate. So she decided to respond and tell her truth about the book. So then Clarence didn't like the fact that she responded to tell her side, even though he said that he was going to make a bag and he was going to make the most money and he was going to respond to every part of the book. But then he got mad that she told her side from her perspective. I guess he wanted to be the only one making a bag. And I guess he wanted to shut her up before she really starts spilling the tea, because now he has responded to her. He dissed her, basically tried to shit on her so that he can big up Queen, and he shit on her because she told her side. For her to come out and say, whoa, 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 like, first of all, I'm not a saint. I never said I was, but you're the one who cheated, buddy. Okay, so come to find out, he was trying to shut her up all along. But, you know, she starts to cry. She breaks down. She's in tears. And I could tell without her even breaking down and doing this video and crying, I could tell, just me being a woman and being a realistic individual, anybody in that situation would feel away. She is well within her right to feel away. And I knew without her even, you know, responding, before I even seen her response, I knew any woman would not be happy with that. Like, how you gonna try to come on here and shit on me when you guys were together for 5 years, and then you're gonna try to shit on me and try to act like I'm beneath you because you're getting a little bit of extra dollars in your bank account? That would be hurtful to any woman. He dead ass wrong for how he did her, and she's responding out of hurt. So I watched some of it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch it together live with y'all. I watched like a few minutes of it, but then I was like, you know, nah, let me go back live. Let me go live with y'all. When Clarence made his video, he had took shots at Chris, and he had took shots at Leslie. He like, y'all both, you know, you need to find something better to do, blah, 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 or whatever. And him and Chris, they're going back and forth. And I wasn't really going to cover that on my channel because I'm like, you know, whatever. They always go back and forth. But, you know, Leslie having this breakdown, I'm like, let me come back and report it. And let's be clear, him going back and forth with Chris, I feel like at this point in time, yes, Chris should stop responding publicly so much because it does make him look a certain type of way. But like somebody in my last video said, and like I've said in several videos before as well, Clarence, you would not have the life that you have if it wasn't for that man. So you need to give him more credit than you do, because if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have a plot and scheme to do what you do, because you were modeling, so you say, but you weren't doing like, you know, serious ads. You weren't doing commercials. You were doing IG modeling like everybody else. And it wasn't like you were signed to Wilhelmina Models or America's Next Top Model. You wasn't getting no modeling bag like that. You wasn't doing Victoria's Secret one-way fashion shows. You wasn't doing anything like that. So he does need a little bit more. I feel like y'all do need to put a little bit more respect on his name, even though at this point in time, yes, Chris is doing too much. Now, in the beginning, I was like, okay, Chris, you know, he in his feelings, he responded, whatever. But now it has become too much. But Clarence, you wouldn't have the life that you live in now if it wasn't for that man. And Chris also feels salty. Like, a lot of people shit on Chris, and now he is getting annoying with his videos. You know, it's 3 years in. Now it is becoming very annoying. But y'all got to be real when it comes to Chris as well. If you build a brand with somebody from the ground up, you build a brand with somebody from the ground up, and then some other nigga creeps in on what you built, and then they turn around and try to shit on you, you gonna feel away too. So I just don't like how people don't be being real about this stuff. But that's neither here nor there. If you guys missed my last video breaking this down and how we got to this point, definitely check that out. I will have the link in the description box. But let's watch Leslie. Yes, Chris do be doing way too much. He do. I ain't gonna lie. He do be doing way too much. I ain't gonna cap. It's become a lot. But y'all will feel away. Now, feeling away to the extent that he does to where he does the video, that's it. You know, it's just here nor there. But let's watch this video of Leslie where she breaks down and basically cries because of how he shitted on her in the last video.
And there were good times, and me and Clarence were together for 5 years, like I stated before. And there were good times, and there were also bad times. Reference to the part of that he was looking for me, he was trying to look for me, or whatever the case may be. Yes, around that time that he was looking for me and he was trying very, very hard, it was time where I was going through a heartache. Like, I was trying so hard to be strong, be a strong woman, and not go back to him because I found out he cheated on me. Okay? Yeah, he was trying to find me. He sent me messages like crazy, trying to get back with me and trying to figure out why I disappeared. And I'm not saying anything anymore because sometimes the best policy is not to say nothing. And I stood quiet and I ignored him and I was swallowing it. He would send me voicemails and I would listen to it and I would cry while listening to it. I was hurting myself through the process too because Lord knows that I wanted to talk to him again. And try to figure it out. But I knew that it wasn't right. I knew that he lied to me and I don't know how he did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it happened. It was just so sneaky that I don't know how it went down. And I'm not here to talk about my relationship with him when we were together 5 years ago. In 2-3 years of our relationship when I found things out and stuff like that. Like, I'm not here to talk about it because I know you guys don't really care about it. And I don't want to bash him about it. But I already addressed it. I already addressed that we did go through a lot of things. And I took him back. I forgave him a lot of times. And I'm not no saint, but I know that I didn't sleep with nobody while we were together. I know I didn't do half the stuff that you did to me. No, I didn't. I didn't torment your mind. I didn't do none of that. I was the one in a very dark space because I was dealing with a master manipulator at the time. No one knows the stuff that I've been through.
I believe her because the way that Clarence came on that video and manipulated her response, I feel her. I agree that he probably was. And I think that she's telling the truth, that he's the master manipulator because he manipulated and flipped her response and tried to make what she said be a super negative. And he tried to totally shit on this girl for doing the same thing that he was doing. He was defending himself from lies that somebody put out. She was defending herself from lies that somebody put out. But he didn't like the fact that she was speaking because he didn't want her to speak too much. So he tried to discredit her and shit on her so that y'all don't fuck with what she got to say. And he manipulated that video. And he did it in a way, and he was very strategic in trying to, you know, this is why I love Queen, or no, this is why I mess with Queen, and this is why this with Queen. Because he knew that her gullible fans would gush over that. But he manipulated that response. So, you know, I agree with her. He probably is.
So it's not fair to downplay my story or anything like that. 2017, I was still with Clarence. September 4th, that first half of the conversation that he's showing with him and Queen, I was still living in the house, okay? That's when we were watching YouTube or whatever. He started his first YouTube channel, his first Q&A. I was still with him. I was there. I have a picture. Like, I was there at that time. And I didn't know that Queen had a whole conversation with him. I didn't know that. He just told me, oh yeah, she told me I should start YouTube. And very nonchalant, very like, don't think too hard about it. Cause of course I would think something. The girl is famous on YouTube, and I've watched her, and that's scary to know. That would make me insecure and like want to watch him a little bit more. That full-blown conversation that I don't remember ever seeing, because I didn't care to watch their videos and how they started and how it happened. So this was the first time I actually seen the conversation. And look, we were together at that time, which is stated in the conversation or whatever. And around October, the ending of October, was when he asked for space. I already been through so much. Imagine 4 or 5 years. I already been through so much. For somebody to say I need space, fine. It hurt me. I told you guys I cried about it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel her. I feel her to invest so much time with somebody and then them to come on the internet and act like you ain't nothing. Granted, yes, Queen and his baby mama, but to try to act like you ain't nothing would be hurtful. And I've seen a couple people in the chat. They clearly have not been in relationships. They don't know how relationships go. For y'all to say that she just needs to move on, I'm pretty sure that she has been trying to move on. But if somebody is speaking on you, say you are trying to move on, you're trying to go on with your life. But if you never get closure in a situation and then you see your ex shit on you in the way that he did to try to make it seem like you ain't nothing, you're going to be triggered by that. And she has every right to speak and defend herself. And you guys who are saying she just needs to move on, like this ain't nothing and da-da-da-da-da, keep the same energy when it happens to you. You won't keep the same energy because you will be feeling exactly like this woman. You will be feeling exactly like her.
Like I was saying, in October, he asked for the space. We never, when I say we didn't officially break up, because we never said it's over. At that time, it was just a break that he wanted a space. He told me, there's things that I want to do, and I can't do it while you're here. And that made me feel some type of way. I was trying my best to just, like, not trip about it and just know that I'm looking out for somebody that I love. Like I always did. And 2 months later, Queen came in the picture. And I don't know when she flew down to New York, but that shit happened so fast. She came to New York so fast. And she knew about my relationship with Clarence. She knew that we were together for 5 years. And she knew how much he loved me and how much his family loved me. You know why? You know how she knew that? Because his mother never wanted to be in their videos. His mother still loved me, okay? She knew, and Clarence, they both knew that his mom didn't want any parts in the video. And she even told me, she said, listen, they know I don't want to be in the video. I'm not part of that. You know I love you, whatever. She didn't want to be in the videos. So she knew how much his family loved me and how much he loved me, okay? So what better way to feel more superior than me and take all that love away from me and my family away from me? What better way? What better way than to have a baby? Ooh. Happy that he finally got famous, because he always wanted to be famous. I'm happy that he got there. But back to her, what better way than to like get his eyes off me? I still quiet. I swallow this pain. I didn't even express. I tried to write to him and express this pain that I had. I think people were speculating that she was pregnant in 4 months of them speaking. I think that was around. That's what the calculations came up as, and oof, but they let it out around August, I think it was, that they let out the news. And when I found out those news, I had just woken up one morning and my phone was blown up. I'm talking about my whole family. Sandra even called me. His mother even called me, and I didn't answer because I was obviously sleeping. But when I woke up, I already saw social media attacking me. How you feel, sis? How you feel he got her pregnant? How you feel that she was in the bed that she was laying in? And they was just saying mean things to me. Mean. And I ignored it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about it. I stood quiet. Okay? I didn't even call her back because what are you calling me for? What are you calling me for? Just a few.
All right, so I'm gonna pause her right there. Yeah, I'm gonna add Just T. What are you thinking so far? Unmute your mic.
To be fair, like, the whole video of me watching Leslie, it just really breaks my heart. Like, it's heartbreaking. She's in pain. And it just really shows that Clarence is a no good ass, yeah, nigga. He's evil. How can you do that to a woman? How can you manipulate a woman that much? And to be fair, at this point, I believe that Queen and Clarence deserve each other. They're both as bad as each other at this point. Because didn't she just say that she knew the love that the family and Clarence had for her, but yet you still pushed yourself into that situation, and on top of that, got pregnant and put it all in this woman's face? Like, it's actually really sad. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna pause you and watch some more.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what month it was or a week. I don't know. There was a time that I went. I want to get the storyline straight. But let me go back. When I left and I gave him that space, those 2 months or whatever, and right when they started, like, I don't know, I think they were going live, I want to say, or when it all surfaced and I was introduced to their bond and their friendship, I remember speaking on the phone with him, and he told me, I'm going to say this again, this is business. I'm going to say this was either this January, I don't know when it popped up. I want to say this was in January or sometime, or December. I can't, it had to be the ending of December, something along those lines. I can't pinpoint the date, but it's when it started up. So I was on the phone with him, and he told me, this is business, that I love you and I want to have babies with you and you're the girl that I want to marry. He told me that. I held on to that. I still loved him. It was 5 years. I just wanted him to be happy and get to the space where he wanted to. And yes, I was in a dark space. I lost myself in him. Okay? You can't blame me for that. Another thing that I was holding on to, because around that time that they got together or whatever, I can't pinpoint the dates because I'm not going to go back to their videos or figure out how it all started or anything like that. But I do remember when I went to his house and I didn't feel comfortable going to the basement because I already knew someone else was there. Where it was my home. It's no longer my home no more because I left and someone was there. But I remember talking to his mom. And his mom was telling me, Leslie, just be patient. Give him his space. You know that's not his type. You're his type. Okay? She told me that. And it was, I don't know, maybe to comfort me during the space time that we were going through. Maybe it was to comfort me and still to keep me there because she knew us more than anything. Like, I lived with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And I'm gonna pause her right there. And I I believe her when she says that the mom told her that Queen wasn't his type, because he even admitted in his video, he said, you know, since Queen been with me, she looks better. She looks better than she did because he built her to be his type. She wasn't his type before, but he built her as far as encouraged her to get the certain surgeries, the certain type of add-ons to build her to be his type, to build her to be the standard. So I believe her when she says that his mom told her, you know, like that's not even his type, because she wasn't his type. He said on the video when he did the smasher pass that he wasn't feeling her like that. But now that she has gotten the proper enhancements, now she's more in the image of what his type would be. So that's why he made that statement in his last video where he was very cocky and he was like, y'all see that since she been with me, since she got with me, she looks better. Because he feels like he built her, you know, up to look better.
And yeah, that was comforting. But I'm a woman. I know. And I know when a girl wants what she wants, she's going to get it. She's going to try some way, somehow. But I also held on to what his mom said to me. I also held on to what she said. And she said more things that I'm not going to say because it's not necessary. Okay? It's not necessary for me to say. So I'm gonna just leave that there. But she did tell me that that's not his type. You're his type. Yada yada yada. And I was like, okay, I guess. I'm just trying to think of that because I don't have a notebook. I talk about things from my heart and how I remember my story. I'm not here noting things down. I try to do that, but I just can't reread shit. I can't do it. But I gave him his space or whatever, and we was talking here and there, but it was hard for me to talk to him because it was hard for me to accept the fact that she was in the house making videos in the bed, in the couch, and it was hard for me to see. And I'm not gonna be naive to what could have possibly happened in the crib. I'm not gonna be dumb about it. And when all
right, so I'm gonna pause her right there. I'm going to bring on, let's see who I'm going to bring on. Nicole P. And then I'll bring on Leela. And then we'll watch some more. Nicole? Okay, I'm bringing on Leela. Hey, Leela.
Hey, boo. So I believe her wholeheartedly because if you go back to when they first started doing their videos, Clarence didn't even vibe with Queen like that. It was like he was forcing himself, you know what I mean, to even like her. And he still, to me, does it. But I really believe that everything that she's saying is true. And Queen, they both gonna get theirs in the end because they both did wrong. Both of them. So that means when she went to New York, he was with her, right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Like when they finally came out with the cheating thing, that she cheated on Chris. So that means he was cheating on his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would have been with her. They some lousy pieces of shit.
No curse words.
I'm sorry, but if Queen wouldn't have got signed, I bet you he wouldn't have been with Queen. He would have went right back to her. If Queen wouldn't have got signed to Capitol. That's just my thought. But I didn't mean to cuss. I've been in the lobby watching, making sure ain't nobody cussing.
Yeah, no curse words. All right, I'm more.
Say the videos was getting a little too much. It was getting a little too much for me that I knew that I had to just let him go. And then when you mentioned about clout and chasing money and blah 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 blah, because that's what I said. When I didn't say that, I said I was referring to the book, and I said you never told me that, but it's the obvious. And what I mean by that is, yes, those business collaborations that you already agreed that you told me, those business collaborations that you said you was gonna have was only gonna help you. Yes, you was gonna grow your following. And if it came with money, then it came with money. But I wasn't saying you out here chasing clout or you chasing money. I didn't say none of that. But it was the obvious. That was finna happen. Okay? I didn't say none of that. And to talk about that you said that I was body shaming her or talking about me and her, like, I've never done that neither. Like, if I did that, please show me that, because I never did that. And I'm pretty sure YouTube would have already had it. I do remember making a video on live. I was on live and they recorded me, and it's on YouTube, and they were talking crap about Queen on my live. And I was just like, please guys, take the negative off my page or whatever. I think she has a beautiful voice. I wish her many success. I did say that. I remember that. Something along those lines I said. The diss track, I've never made a diss track. Does it even look like I would make a diss track? I don't got bars. I don't rap. I don't have time for that. That is not my specialty. Why would I even do that? People make their own. The whole internet was making their own assumptions, and they were critiquing and giving their own opinions or whatever. And if somebody and anybody in my family wanted to do something like that, that's their business. I had nothing to do with it. Okay? I had nothing to do with that. And when you called me and you pressed me about it, I was on the phone with you and I was crying, because the way my Instagram was going, it was going bananas. Like, people were going crazy on me. And I was just like, yo, but I had no part to this. Not me. That is not like me to do that.
All right. So I'm going to pause her right there and bring somebody else on, but just give me 1 second real quick. Ratio, what are your thoughts so far?
Hey guys, so I'm on Safari, and then that's it. I'm not on any other platform. So can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, that young lady in the video and Clarence look alike. And then second of all, that's typical nigga shit that Clarence did. Okay, I'm so sorry. That's typical dude mess that Clarence did. They dudes are always looking for their next come up, and they don't typically be looking for love. They be looking literally for their next come up. And then also, when I looked at his response video to Chris on the Shade Room, his reasons that he listed for Queen, they were just super shallow. He talked about social media, money, and her career that she was well on her way to establishing before she even met him. So at this point, he's just a clown to me. I just cannot deal with him. I do believe the young lady in the video. I really feel for her. That's really unfair how she's feeling because of who she was dealing with. So that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay? It's just not like me. So don't try to make me look like something that I'm not. I was never a messy person. Okay? If I wanted something out of you guys, I would have did it a long time ago. I had an opportunity to do it a long time ago. Okay? And I sure as hell did not write this book, but it's talking shit about me. Okay? And I have every right to say something.
You sure do, baby girl.
Okay? I have every right to say something. And you didn't even have to react to it, but you did.
Exactly.
And I felt like I wanted to react to it too.
Because you can.
And maybe when I was reacting to it, my storyline didn't. It made crazy speculations and I was misconstrued a few times or whatever, because I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head, what I remembered. What better way to take advantage of the space that we were in to take advantage of the fact that he never had a kid. But you did. You have a baby, and you are an experienced woman. You know what it takes to have a baby. Us women, we all track our ovulation. I'm pretty sure you did too.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure.
Ooh,
I'm pretty sure she tracked her ovulation, her menstrual. I'm pretty sure she knew when she was ovulating and when she was.
Ooh. Oh, hold up. Is Miss Mama saying that Queen trapped Clarence? Hold up, let me clean my screen. Is Miss Mama saying that she feel like Queen trapped Clarence? Is that what she about to say? Hold up, let me bring somebody on real quick. Is that what she about to say? Amber, is that what she finna say next, girl?
Child, that I just fail to believe that. No. First of all, that's a grown ass woman.
No curse words.
We all know she can get pregnant easily. And any woman that have kids know that as well. So for her to be in her feelings, like I respect her being in her feelings and shit, but
okay, I'm gonna have to take you off if you keep cursing. No,
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. But I just honestly feel like it's a bit too long for her to be dragging it like this. That's just how I feel. I feel like she need to let them live. I mean, it's okay for her to, come on and say how she feel and react and all that, but I think that this is taking it a little too far. And then she's blaming Queen for a lot.
Saying that she's wrong for having feelings about a situation that she
absolutely not
for 5 years? Like Clarence is responding, so why can't she respond to it?
Yeah, he is responding, but
why does she have the right to respond, but she don't have the right to respond? That don't even make sense.
He's responding off of what she came and said.
He's responding off of a book that told lies, and he told her business in that situation, and she responded off of the book as well. And then now we're at a point where he decided to come shit on her and diss her and say that she wasn't nothing and said that the other girl was something. And this is somebody that he was with for 5 years. And you're saying that
let's be real here.
She don't have
all see, for instance, I've been with my fiance for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And I could totally respect and understand the time that they have put in it, but you have to understand that was years ago. People change over those years. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old.
So because he changed, that means that you putting a timeline on her feelings?
No, see, you misunderstand. I'm not putting a timeline on the way she feels, because I honestly think she really was hurt when he decided to expose her personal business. That's when the feelings really came, like, okay, now he really shitting on me. Excuse my language, but that's when it really hit her. You know what I'm saying?
So so your first point was that she needs to move on when
she do.
Triggering. If somebody says that about you, that's something triggering. So you're saying that she needs to move on when somebody literally just triggered her.
Listen, if we live our life worrying about what somebody say about us every day and triggering us every day
that somebody is saying to him, he's done multiple videos responding to he's going back and forth with Chris right now on what Chris is saying to him. He's going back.
That's just petty. That's petty. That's petty.
You have the same energy for what he is. So should he move on? Because he's responding to Chris, and this is 3 years.
That situation right there, that's real petty. That's childish. That's what the guys do. That right there is different. You know what I'm saying? Now, when the guys, they decide to go back and forth, both of them petty. Let's be real.
So it's okay for them to go back and forth, but not the girl who's responding for the first time in 3 years.
I'm not never saying that it's okay. See, those are dudes, and we got to understand it's a whole different situation. She was with him. He don't really know Clarence like that. they always been nitpicking at each other. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. I just want people to understand, like, and then what really is getting to me is people keep dragging Queen down. Like every time I turn around, it's somebody dragging her for what? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like real recognize real.
And who's real?
You see,
what's the real that you recognize?
The real is we can't sit up here and put a pinpoint on anything when everybody outside looking in. The only people that really know what happened was the people that was in the situation. That's the real facts. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just being real.
I don't know. Your real and my real is two different reals.
My real is I speak on from
Your
what I see.
My real is two different reels. I don't know what type of reel you got going on, but I don't like that kind of reel. I don't like
you
that.
Don't like that kind of real.
No, I don't like that kind of reel. That's not real. Like that's what? I was like, what are you saying, girl? Like you would not have that same energy for your fiance that you just put in with 5 years, and then he turned around and a IG model slid in his DM and he dropped you like a hot potato, and you was not gonna just get over it like that. Like
I'm not cut from the same cloth. Everybody is not built the same way. The type of relationship I got, I'm not cut like that. So if I decide to leave my dude alone and he messing around with some, he can have that. See, that's the way I'm cut. I'm cut from a whole nother cloth. So I don't live like that. All of that rah-rah coming on there, crying, making people feeling sorry for you. I don't do all that.
How is she making?
I mean, move on. Look how long it's been. Just like she said, she could have been came on there a long time ago.
She just got triggered. He just triggered her. So yeah, she could have been came out, but she didn't. But now that he's speaking on her, she didn't come out speaking and reacting to the book first. He did. She's responding to him, coming at her, speaking on her, telling her business. So yes, now that you're telling my business, now that you're speaking on me, now that you're telling my personal medical business, yes, now I'm speaking up. So the fact that you are sitting here acting like this girl is wrong for that and is it's mind-boggling. But I'm gonna play some more of her. I'm gonna play some more of her video because it's just I just can't do it. Like, and I don't mind y'all being, I mean, you can stand up for Queen if you want to. You could stand up for Clarence if you want to. But let's be real at the same time. Like, you could be a stan of these people, but let's be real here. She's responding to him speaking on her first. Not like, come on. Let's not be that much into this idol worship of these people that we doing.
It's most fertile. Like you're not just gonna sleep with somebody and just not know. You was moving very maliciously, and for that I can't forgive you. You had a husband. Figure it out with him. Yeah, he did you wrong. And you was going through the share of things that you was going through, but so was I. And the same thing that you was going through, you did it to me. And the crazy part about this is you didn't even know him. But from the moment that you slid into his DM, you was plotting on him. You knew exactly what you was doing. But it's okay. God does not like ugly.
Okay. And so that's that on that. And I feel like she had every right to send shots fired at Queen because Queen was married to Chris while she was sliding in Clarence's DM. Now, if y'all gonna click the link, we're gonna be real here. Queen has deceived her fans time and time again. She was married to Chris still when she was sliding in his DM. She then acted like she was meeting Clarence for the first time when they went on live, when she had already made a trip to New York and met up with him while she was still with her husband. So if y'all gonna come on here and be stands, that's fine. But be factual, be accurate, and be real. Trinity to the bone.
Okay, hey Nikita. I got my own experience of
Who is Nikita?
Hmm?
Who is Nikita?
Oh, good. I'm sorry. Okay, so I got my own experience of Queen Naja. When I saw her in concert, she was acting so happy that she got a new man, and she said something around the line of downplaying the girl. So it's like, and I'm tired of what the lady named Amber came around and said about about her, about Clarence talking stuff, but she cannot respond back. That made no sense, and to me, that's a hypocrite. And I'm tired of like I can share. Can I share my own experience?
Go ahead.
I've been in that same line of that young girl. What she said. I've been in a relationship with somebody played me, and after that, he was talking mad stuff about me, and I exposed him. So it's like you're not gonna talk stuff about me, and I'm not supposed to respond back to you. So I don't understand why a woman playing on the let's protect this man that did this woman wrong, and let's not be real grown. Let's not be real, and let's not be empowering people and see the truth and speak the real truth. It doesn't give him the right, and it doesn't give Queen to go to New York City and while she was married to go talk to the other guy. Now that is one, you are I'm trying to say, you're not respecting your marriage. You're going over the boundary lines when you're supposed to be married. So it's like you're supposed to be married, you're supposed to respect your man, and your man's supposed to respect you. Now, and I don't understand the terminology. So what that lady was saying, I didn't agree with it, and it's like I stand up fully for the young female because in the day I've been through her pain.
All
So
right. Thank you, Trinity to the bone.
you're welcome.
All right. Trisha is next. Trisha.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
Okay, so my thing is, how you gonna act like, this is like from Clarence, and how you gonna act like you just so in love with Queen, but then you was just cheating. He cheated on her. Let's just put it out there. He cheated on that woman. That's true. And how is everything adding up? Like, how is all the roaches just flying out the pen and Queen trying to pick the roaches back up and put them in the basket? Honey, this is some tea, honey. This is some really bad tea, honey. And you better believe it. Because why is you speaking on this woman name? And she could have been exposed you. She could have been exposed you. Why would she lie on your name? Why would she have to be doing this for clout? Everybody's saying she doing this for clout. She ain't doing that for clout. The woman speaking her piece. Don't speak on that woman name if you don't want that woman to come at you.
All right. Well, thank you, Trisha.
You're welcome. Honey, all the tea spilling out, honey.
Oh, not the girl. What was that? You're turning into an animal girl. Whoa. Whoa. Geneva. Oh, we got pictures. We got. Hold on. How do I block this heifer? Moderators, block Michelle, Elizabeth, and whoever else.
Oh, don't
Geneva, go ahead.
Hey. So it's my second time doing a live. I'm so geeked. But what I was gonna say is that here, let me see, I have my little notes. I'll be fast because I know you like it fast. So first question for me is this book a real book?
No, the book is not real. You gotta catch up on my last live. The book is not real. No.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I was watching earlier and then I just clicked back on. Okay, so since the book isn't real, got that. So let me see.
You got a lot.
What I was thinking. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my bad. But what I was thinking, because when I was hearing his video earlier today, whatever, he said he never watched Queen and Chris like that. And I really feel like that was a lie because in his little text messages to Queen, he was saying, "Who are you? What do you do? Whatever," but yet he knew who she was. So he also said or mentioned that he watched DDG. So I'm just now like really getting into the whole YouTube thing, especially with this COVID. So I watch DDG and I watch old videos. I watch, stuff now. And he's like really a clout type person. Like he'll put crazy drama out there just to get views. So I feel like maybe they could all be in on it, to be honest. Like I feel like Clarence is speaking on a book that you just told me it's not even out there, and she's responding to it. So it could just all be just for entertainment, to be honest. And then what else was I gonna say? And then I don't agree with the whole thing, but his last few minutes of his video that he did say, he was saying something like that him and Queen are still in a relationship, and the exes they've been with multiple people since then. That's the only thing I really agree on. Like it is kind of true. So that's why I kind of feel like maybe this whole thing is fake, and it's just for clout. It's just for people to have something to talk about.
Her emotions were very real. I don't think that her emotions are fake or for clout. I feel like that's how she feel and that's how she been feeling. And now that he tried to shit on her, that's what she's releasing. You got to catch up on what's going on.
Yeah, no, but I did see that portion. I don't mean to cut you off because I'm watching you on my TV screen. I'm listening on my phone, so it's like a delay.
Go watch my last live and then come back.
No, but I was gonna say is that I do see where she's emotional at. I do see where she's coming from. So I feel like if it is fake, I feel like he done said some shit to trigger her.
Okay, you gotta catch up. That's what I'm saying. You gotta catch up. I'm gonna go to the next person.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you behind, baby girl. You behind. You way behind. You gotta catch up. All right, Joy.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey.
I just wanted to say, with all this stuff, Clarence kind of started it. He opened up that bag, and I'm a Queen fan, but I'm like, dang, Clarence opened up that bag to her because she was like, "Oh, you gonna talk about me?" Because he never really talked about Leslie. As far as I can go back, he really don't say much about her. From way back from the videos I've seen, but I think now she was like, "Oh, and you gonna tell some of my business too? I'm gonna let it out." So it is what it is now. He's not gonna respond. He's not gonna respond to this last video she did because what can he say? He's just gonna let it go. Queen's album's about to come out. They can't mess nothing up with that. That's like shut up. And they don't have a what's it called? A publicist. They definitely need a publicist. Like ASAP. Because this is the wrong week with Queen's album coming out for this little drama to be going on. She needs to be looking perfect right now.
Her album to come out with drama going on. That's what propels albums, controversy.
Oh, I forgot. See, I'm not in entertainment, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, this is the perfect time. This is what you want to be in the blogs, and you want to be,
So it might be playing then. Like the girl said, it might be kind of playing.
No, I don't think it was planned in that way, but I feel like now that it's going on, you might as well capitalize on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I believe that he thought that he was gonna react to the videos. He thought that he was gonna say what he wanted to say, and he thought that like she normally doesn't say anything, he didn't expect her to say nothing. So that's the only thing. I don't think that he expected her to respond because she never responds. So. Yeah, but all right, thanks, Joy.
No problem.
All right, so we got Tramika back. Hey, Tramika. Your mic is muted.
Oh, so sorry. First off, I wanted to address the girl that called the Amber Bimbo. I'm sorry, but you don't make no sense at all to make light of another woman in some sort of pain what this woman was in. That I'm glad you cut her off. I'm glad she gone. Secondly, my message is to Leslie. You're beautiful. You keep going and don't let nobody stop you from venting and saying what how you feel. And she has every right to say what happened to her and express her hurt. Like that was real. There was nothing fake about it. I mean, these kids in the comments, like y'all don't know. You never been in a relationship, and I could tell some of you wasn't raised right. Who raised you? That means you didn't even have experience of mother daughter or mother father or nobody to show y'all the kind of love. Like y'all didn't experience that. That's how you know some of y'all in the comments are jokes. It's just irrelevant. Like Queen, and I know she on Twitter bashing her about laughing about her. That was her man. First of all, Clarence created a whole Roblox Minecraft body. You're not even real. So I'm gonna need her to humble it down because she needs to go have a woman intervention. She, as a real woman, would have called Leslie, even if Leslie wasn't woman enough to call her. A real woman would have consoled another hurt woman because you did it to her. It can happen to you just like that. And in fact, it has happened to her. And she just don't want to admit it. You feel what I'm saying? And what Clarence need to do, I think he need to focus on trying to be a man because no man takes pride in seeing this woman hurt on the internet. Period. No man. There's nobody in the industry that want to deal with you. Like that's my message to him. And I hope he see this because you got a lot of learning to do. You're only 27, but it's men that was my brother was grown way before you. You don't do that. This woman is broken. It doesn't matter 5 years, 10 years, 3 years. It doesn't matter. She has every right, and you could tell she didn't let it all out. I just feel like that wasn't right, and it's not cool. And I think as women, they both need to talk and let them both get it out together privately. I think that's how you supposed to do it, woman to woman. Of course, men to men. That's not gonna happen with Chris and uh Clarisha. It's not gonna happen. It's not because they're both young. All of them are young. And
All
that's
right.
how I felt about it.
All right, well, stay on. You like my co-host for this topic. Yo,
Oh, can you hear me?
yes.
Um, this whole thing about this Clarence Queen and Leslie situation. Like I was like on the fence of it. Like I didn't have like I wasn't on Queen Clarence side and I wasn't on Leslie's side. Like I was just looking at both things. My thing is that one of the things she said was that she never made a diss track of Queen. If you look on Miss Royalty's channel 2 years ago, her and her sister, they literally made a diss track of Queen. And on comments, she had responded to Chris Sales. Like they have been contacting each other for a long time. Now, my thing is that she said that she used to watch they used to watch Chris and Queen together. My thing is that like you can like know somebody but not actually watch them. You know what I mean? Like I know Rice Gum, but that don't mean I watch him. I just know of him. And I think that's where that kind of went to. And my only thing about it is that the thing that kind of confused me was that Clarence started his YouTube channel in 2017. And in that video, his first video,
Saying that it was not her. They're saying that's not her. That's her stepsister and cousin. Plenty of people are in the comments saying it was her sisters, it was her cousins, and that was not her. So they're saying that you don't have your facts right.
oh well, according to that video, that was it. My bad. But another thing was that in Clarence's first video, he literally said in his video that he was single in the video with Mod and them. His first his first video was a Q&A, and he clearly said that he was single, and I was way before Queen. And the one thing
He was
that
already talking to Queen at that point. That's where the girl is hurt at because he was talking to Queen at that point.
in his first video, the first video was way before Queen.
Yo, she said clearly this woman, a woman, she said that she was not single. That's what she keep telling
See,
y'all.
that's the thing.
She
See, that's
said
why
that
I'm on
she
the
is
fence
not
of like the
single. Wait, let
Leslie.
me talk because you guys' ears are closed. You have headphones on or something. She said she is not single. She just seen the messages that Clarence put on
Yeah.
the video. Like that's why she's so hurt. Those messages, she hadn't even known about that. That's what I'm
She did know
saying.
about the messages. She just didn't know how much they
Oh
went in
my god.
detail of the
Okay,
messages.
continue.
She did say, Clarence in the video did say that he had told Leslie about it. He just did not tell her all the messages. I get that. He was wrong for that. And I know that the whole situation with Clarence, I said it when I was watching. I said he was wrong for talking about her health condition. I understand that. I said he took it way too far. But I think what he tried to do is he tried to basically, how can I say? Do you know? I don't know how to say it, but basically, he was trying to defend her, him, and Queen because the book said she had an abortion. The book says she had an abortion, and I think he was
None of
basically
the book
trying to,
is real.
huh?
The book is the book is not real.
I
So
know the
we're
book
we're
is
not
not real, but at the time when
first of
that
all,
book
the
came out,
topic here, what we're talking about is Leslie's feelings.
I
That's
know
what we're
Leslie's
discussing.
feelings.
We're not
I feel
talking
like
about the book. So what you need to do is go back and check some facts here
no, I
because
am, but I'm going in
we're
order though.
not
No,
on the
I'm
book
going in
right
order
now.
though. I'm trying to go in order.
You're in the
I'm leading
wrong
to Leslie's
order.
feelings. I'm just saying that I just
You're in
said
the
that he
wrong
was
order,
wrong
sir.
for it. I just said he was wrong about the abortion. I mean,
Okay.
wrong about seeing her health conditions. I said at the time that the video came out, because at the time that book came out, it was getting a lot of
All you
attention.
Basement Boy fans have selective hearing.
No, I
Period.
don't. I'm just saying,
All
like
right, so I'm gonna
literally.
jump in right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what's going on is we're past the whole book thing. So the book happened, the book is fake. Clarence reacted to the book.
That's what
Leslie
I'm trying to say.
reacting to Clarence dissing her. That's the subject of matter at hand right now.
Okay.
Clarence responded by dissing her by pretty much saying, I'm like basically in so many words, he said she wasn't ish and Queen is who he with, and he said I pick Queen over you every day, and he shitted on that girl like a lot. So that's
Yeah.
what we're discussing here. We're past that. So that's
That
what she said.
that is okay. That right there, I understand. I said I think he took it way too far with that. I said it when I was watching. I said he took it way too far. I said you should never, go on a woman like that. I said I feel like that was wrong on his part. But what I was going back to the book, not to go back to the book, but I'm just saying that at the time that book was getting a lot of attention, and it was making him seem like, oh, he had made her get an abortion. And so I said at the time he was trying to defend her, but it came off bad. That's all I was trying to say. And then now we come to this big old thing that's like you can't even control it now. And I think Clarence, he's gonna respond. I don't know how he's gonna respond, but Clarence is gonna respond because it's money. He already said he was gonna respond, so I mean I don't know how he's gonna do it, but
Okay.
Non-factor. Next caller.
All right, calm down a little bit, Trisha.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Leslie, go ahead.
Yes, how are you all doing?
Hi.
Hi. Tramika, God bless you, dear. God bless you. Nick, God bless you. I've been watching you for some time, and the reason why I watch you is because you're so consistent in what you're doing. So I'm just gonna try my best not to mention names, but it's just so happened that I'm in the same state as her family. And I can't even lie, like some people say, oh, I know them. We don't know these people. We just like watching them and following them. But I've watched long enough to see body expressions. Clarence does not care about that woman by expression. I don't know what he really feels. I'm only saying by expression. And as a woman, that bothers me. And it bothered me enough to say, you know what, I'm not going to follow him anymore. And so, as far as Leslie, I can feel her pain. I don't know her either, but I can feel her pain. And it sickens me that people want to say why she is crying. Maybe she is not. Who are we to say any of that? Why can't we just do what we supposed to do and just have compassion? I was in a relationship with someone who one day, they got married. Okay. I was sick, like physically sick. I didn't go to the media and talk about it. And it's only because YouTube wasn't what it is today back then. Facebook was not what it is today. It wasn't like that back then. So did that take away any of my pain because I didn't talk about it? No, it didn't. I was smiling so my sons wouldn't feel like, Mom, what is wrong? I didn't want them to go and defend me. I have four sons. I'm the youngest of my mother's nine. My mother had nine kids. She had
Well,
four sons,
gotta
five
bring
girls.
the topic because we got a lot of people calling in.
I know, but what I'm only saying is that in that family, you get to see what your brothers have done and how your mother have corrected them and how I had to correct mine. And so when you're not in a family of boys growing up to be men and you are a mother, you don't have men, children, you can't be empathetic in a lot of ways that these women out here need the other women to come together and be sympathetic. I sympathize with Leslie. I
Okay.
can say if she's lying or if she's telling the truth. The fact of the matter is, this woman is crying. And why can't we just say, okay, I'm just going to pray for her? Why can't we just do that if we can't do anything else?
Well, all
But
right.
it's just so happened that her story connects. Why does her story connect? Just why? And we're just looking at, we can't look at, well, I favor Queen better. I favor Clarence better. So Leslie must be lying. Why do we want to do that? We don't know Clarence. You all don't know Queen. So why do these people in the comments just keep saying this woman is lying because they like Queen so much or they like Clarence so much? Y'all better stop it because in this hard world that we live in, something, we have to go through all the time. And you're going to want somebody to stand with you and believe you, even in the smallest sense. You better stop doing that and saying that this woman is lying and she just may not be lying.
All righty. Thank you so much, Leslie.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, Lana.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, my thing is this. I believe that it was a game. It started off as a game between the two men because also Queen, she decided to go after him because she was like, okay, I'm going to get back at Clarence, at Chris. And then once she got involved with Clarence, it just became even more of a game because women like to play those games. You know what I'm saying? Like when they can get something they can't have. And then once that started to roll, it was like, okay, it's all downhill. Whatever's in the dark comes to light. You know what I mean? And of course, it's sad because you see a woman that's crying that's been hurt. But, what goes around comes around. And how she got that man is how she going to lose that man. That's how I feel about it.
All right. Thank you, Lana.
You're welcome.
You pretty about that. I don't normally like when people got the pink, but you rocking that pink, girl.
Thank you, girl.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right. Let's see. Baltimore.
Hey, what's up, Nick?
Hey.
I was just observing the whole thing about what's going on for Clarence ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really sad for her. It looked like she was really hurt, and I felt like she really didn't get a chance to stay her peace to Clarence about anything was going on. And it's really unfortunate, you know, you know, thinking that you love this person or this person was going to be there for them or whatever, and they wind up going with someone else or whatever. So I do understand how she feel, and I know she probably going through a lot for real, cause she never got that closure. You know what I'm saying? And far as Clarence, he really wasn't feeling Queen, like, cause I remember when they first started doing the videos or whatever, he used to look at Queen funny, like he wasn't not feeling Queen at all. He didn't like Queen. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell through the videos or whatnot. But anyway, I just felt sad for the girl. You
All
know
right.
that.
Thank you, Baltimore.
All right.
All right. All right. So we got a lot of people calling in. I want to wrap this at an hour and 30. So we're already at, so where are we at right now? We had an hour and 7. So 20 more minutes. I want to totally wrap. So the callers need to just be a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker, quick. Sheila?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like Clarence did Leslie really totally wrong. And I don't feel sorry for anything that's going on with Queen because she always trying to play like she the victim. This girl, Leslie, had to been in love with this guy from the get-go. This probably was her first true love, she thought. And I can understand with that. I don't feel sorry for what's gonna happen to Clarence and Queen, because like they said, what goes around comes around. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, Sheila. All right. How much time you got, Tramika? Tramika?
I got a little bit of time. I just wanted to say something really quick. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You can hear me?
Go ahead.
What is due to Clarence will come. Reap what you sow. Because everything he sows is trash. I'm sorry. I believe that she has every right to feel how she want to feel, no matter if people say that she's wrong. And yes, he has a right to feel the way, but that woman needed to say what she had to do, what she had to say, and I think she wasn't completely done. It was awful. It really was. It was awful, and it's not a pity party. It was just awful. That's somebody's daughter crying on the internet about things that he done to her, that you done to her. It's like you're boasting the wrong person up. She should already know that how you feel about her. Queen should already know how you feel about her. I feel like as a man he should apologize to her for that. I mean, that's
Yeah,
how I
that would be good
feel.
to see, but we
That's
know he
all
ain't
I
gonna.
really have to say about it. I
All
Hello,
right.
I
can you
think
hear
I'm
me?
being too blunt because
Can you hear me?
You're fine, Tramika. Go ahead, sweet.
Okay, so my thing is, sorry, my voice is hoarse. I'm sick. I have autoimmune disease, but anyways, my thing is, I understand how she's hurt, and but y'all saying that like he bashing her and all this stuff. I mean, I think a man should uplift his woman. He's with Queen, so I felt like he was uplifting her. I didn't think he could have chose his words differently, but I don't think it's all that bad because I dated a dude and he had a kid and he was married. He was in the process of getting divorced. He showed me the papers and everything. The mother didn't want to be in a life. I was in a life. I dated him for 4 years. We ended up breaking up. Yes, I still will always love him. I have love for his son. His son used to call me mom, all that stuff. So I was in a, similar situation, kind of like theirs, except for I didn't have the child. It was his child and her child. You get what I mean? So, but I mean, I don't understand why it's so many years later. Like, what is her? What she? I feel like she has a motive. Like he didn't say anything. It's not like he called her B words and all this stuff and came at her. He barely says anything about anything when anything comes out. So when
No,
he does
a
says it,
lot.
when he
Thanks.
does, no,
What
no,
he
I'm talking about in terms with like when it comes to him and Chris, yes, they go at it, but he doesn't really speak on. He gets bashed a lot, and it's like, what if this guy hurts himself? Like we don't know Chris.
did
Do
who
you?
hurt
I mean,
himself?
Clarence. Do none of us know Clarence personally? Do you know Clarence personally? I don't know him personally, so
You
I
said
can't hate on him.
Clarence hurts himself because his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend,
But
is speaking on
but
her.
how do you know
Saying
that?
that
We
Clarence
don't
hurt
we
himself after he is the one who started responding first. first?
But we don't know him personally. He's very quiet. He doesn't have his dad in his life.
First. Are you
I
serious? If he
hold on. Can I just say he didn't have his dad in his life. He's very quiet and reserved and keeps to himself. You can tell he doesn't show a lot of emotion. So just because he doesn't show emotion, that means he doesn't love Queen. Like everybody says he doesn't love Queen because he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. We're not with them 24/7. Like, have you guys been to their house? I haven't been to their house. Like everybody says like they've been to Clarence house, Chris house, Queen house, all these people's house, Carmen and Queen and everybody. I don't know none of these people. I could care less about them. I don't care what they do with their money. I don't care about their Birkin bags, what they doing with their stuff. But we don't know them. But y'all swear like what y'all say is golden.
Like you know him. Like you saying that. So
I
you
don't know him.
coming at us for having an opinion, but you're coming in defense of him. So I'm defending him and you don't know him.
I'm saying he's wrong. No, I'm saying he's wrong for saying that thing about her, her situation about her, about her not having the babies or whatever like that. But
I know him if you give off fluffy and rainbow comments. But if you have an opinion, then we don't know him. But people who give positive comments, they don't know him either, but those ones are okay.
I didn't say they're okay. I said nobody knows him. I'm not.
I can't even comment because they all over there. I don't know what you saying. Actually, I don't know what are you trying to say?
What I'm saying is, I'm saying that Clarence. I understand.
You done said like 20 things in one breath. Okay. We don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, it's because I'm hoarse. I just told you I have an autoimmune disease, so that's why I'm talking like this. So you don't have to make fun of me. So, anyways, like I was saying, he doesn't have his dad in his life, so you guys don't know what he's been through in his life and why he acts the way he acts. I feel like that's part of his issue and why he doesn't show emotion a lot. So that's where I'm coming from. I'm not defending him on the things that he does or things like that. I'm just saying that's why the way he looks at her. I'm commenting on what other people are saying. I don't care about no Clarence. I don't care how cute this person is, that person. I care less. Do you not understand that? Because you're saying everything you're saying
no,
is gold,
actually I
golden.
don't.
So
I don't though. But I'm not making fun of you. I just honestly. You lost me. I don't.
You breaking up. I didn't hear anything you said. All I'm saying is everybody is bashing. Okay. Everybody has their true opinions, their sides. People love Clarence. People saying this about Clarence, good and bad, right? Right? Good and bad. Good and bad. That's so I'm saying you guys are saying he doesn't show emotion. Y'all saying he doesn't show emotion. I'm saying maybe he doesn't show emotion. So now I'm on mute or something or.
No, go ahead. Just wrap it up. We got a lot of people calling.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
because the voice thing. My voice is very hoarse because I'm sick. Like I said, so I'll just let other people talk. Because what you're saying. You I don't know how you look like you're about in your 50s or 40s or something. So you're saying everything that you're saying is golden. So we're just gonna let you be golden to Shamika. No, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm just gonna let you be golden because you've been through 50 relationships and
Until next time, I just had to come back on because when I seen that video, I was like, I gotta come back on. We gotta talk about this again. So that's all for this video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. And the little stands, I'm gonna see you in the comment section, okay? I'm gonna meet you at the door. All right, guys, peace.